Clover Fresh milk is the #1 milk brand in SA. Made with love by Clover.
Yeah, what is happening is that we are celebrating your birthday with something delicious. In fact, hey, Priscilla, for you being so excited and being so warm to receive our call, happy birthday to you. Have a wonderful one. And speaking of wonderful, wondrously indulgent and incredibly moreish is the best way to describe a good brownie. But if sugar is off the cards, well, it doesn't mean that you have to skimp on the deliciousness, and you are going to fall in love with our sugar-free Clover Fresh milk chocolate raspberry brownies. Even saying it is a delicious mouthful. And, of course, Chef Neill Anthony is here to show us how it is done. How are you doing,
I'm good, man. Yourself?
Very, very good.
Can we, like, cheers with a whisk or something?
We can. Social distancing
We can be
still.
one whisk apart.
Cool. Okay, so this is sugar-free.
This is sugar-free, yeah. We're using a sugar substitute, like a xylitol or like a sort of sweetener.
Yes.
So what you're going to do for me is, starting off, is put that xylitol into the eggs, and you can start whisking it. I'm going to heat up some milk. The pan was hot, that's fine.
It was ready.
Yeah, the pan was good.
Tell me, what is, when it's like, it looks like sugar.
It looks like sugar, but yeah, it's not sugar. Xylitol.
Okay.
So that's fine. So what you want is a nice hot pan, obviously.
Yes.
So so now what we're doing here is heating up our milk and our butter, of course, our full cream milk. Don't skimp on having like a semi-skimmed or anything like that.
You want to have full flavour.
Yeah, you want to keep sort of moving that around.
Okay.
So that it really sort of, what you're doing is that you're creaming them together, so you're dissolving the sugar into the eggs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is going to be the basis of...
That's going to be the sort of, that's going to be our wet, or sort of one part of our wet ingredients. This is going to be the other. And then we've got our dry ingredients here. Into the milk and butter, I've just put some vanilla essence. You can put a vanilla powder, anything like that if you like, but we don't be too fancy on this one. And then a good quality dark chocolate.
Yeah. About 70%?
Yeah, 70% is your ideal.
Going with it.
That's fine on that if you're good on that.
So how's my egg and...
That's good, that's beautiful.
Xylitol.
Perfect, literally.
Good.
Never seen it done better in my life.
Wow, all right, cool.
Yeah, so I mean, like I said, these are sugar-free. There'll be a bit of sugar in the chocolate, but I mean that's its essence, so that's not a problem.
Quick question: there's always a danger of having chocolate seize if you seize.
Seize, yeah. I mean, it might seize if you.
If the heat's too high.
Yeah, if it's either gets too hot, it can burn. But you just want to sort of. I mean, if you think about it, chocolate melts in your mouth. So I mean, it doesn't need to be that hot.
Yeah, that's true.
It only needs to be,
Yeah, your mouth isn't like 100
We all
degrees.
know exactly what our temperature. We all know what our temperatures are at the moment.
These days.
It melts at about 36.3, 36.4, 34. I mean, you can't do anything these days without having your temperature taken, which is cool.
Oh wow.
And then into your egg mixture there. I'll let you take it from you.
All right, here you go, sir.
Cool. Yeah, so that's cool. That's good. You can obviously do this in a little food processor if you want. This is all good. And then what you want to do is, there's some salt that I put into our flour here.
Yeah.
So just pop your flour straight into that. Give it a little mix around.
Okay.
Our oven is preheated at about 180 degrees.
Yep.
You can sift this, but, it's all good. Don't worry.
Some cocoa powder?
Yeah, some unsweetened cocoa powder as well. There, you're getting a nice sort of dark chocolate cocoa powder.
Oh, wow. So
that
this
goes
is
straight
really going to be chocolatey.
No, yeah, for sure. It's almost like quite sort of fudgy, you know what I mean? You want to have it... You're getting a brownie right, sort of... It's getting at that balance between undercooked and fudgy. You know what I mean?
Do we have the same principle here that when you're adding the warm chocolate to the egg now, which is the wet ingredient, that you do it
sort of
partially?
Stages, yeah. Sort of stages,
so it tempers.
So then you can...
Yeah, after the first try, then you can go full on.
And then you can sort of pop it in.
There we go.
And obviously, again, obviously chocolate and raspberry... Chocolates and raspberries are good friends. Yeah. So, they always go well together.
That is as dark chocolate as I've ever seen.
Yeah, so that goes in there.
A brownie.
And then I just like to... You can put these on top, but I like to chuck them straight in. Right. Then we get a bit of that sort of moisture from the raspberries just breaking down. And when they bake, they always tend to sort of rise to the top anyway.
Yeah. And of course, to that, I'm sure you could add, kind of ground nuts, if you will.
Yeah. You can go almonds. You can even go like sort of salted peanuts. You can get bits of honeycomb, bits of whatever. And then just into a lined baking tray, boom, boom, boom. Woo! Obviously, always very important to line your baking tray because you want it to pop out really easily. Give them a little bang, boom, pop them in the oven.
Into the oven.
Voila.
And they are nice and delicious and healthy as well with, of course, our Clover Fresh.
Sort of let them rest for a bit before you cut them because they can obviously be quite hot when they come out of the oven. So let them rest. and yeah, pop a candle in it and sing happy birthday.
You can
Girls
do
are
that
good
too. And of course, our Clover Fresh
Yeah.
full cream milk also contains some lovely vitamins A and D and B12, so you're getting the health
Yeah.
benefits of that as well. So, all delicious, all healthy, and of course,
good.
if you'd like to, all good. If you'd like to see how we made this, take a look at this.
Made with love by Clover.